Good morning, or good evening, War Eagles, and welcome back to War Eagles Sports Network. We are here at the varsity volleyball game against the Springdale Bulldogs. And right now we're just in warm-ups. The game will get started underway in about 3 minutes. Last night, the varsity War Eagles are coming off a win against McDonald County, so we're hoping that that'll bring some momentum into this game and, really get them excited to play, and hopefully they're going to take some of those things that they did last night and bring them over into this game, all those good things, and hopefully we're going to pull out a win right here. I mean, Springdale and Heritage is historically a good matchup, and, last year we went 1-1, so we won one game, lost the other, so I think it's a pretty fair matchup, and it's going to be really exciting to kind of see what our War Eagles do right here. Last night, our freshman football team did get the win over Southwest. That was very exciting. And then our JV boys did play another team out of Springdale. They played the Harbor Wildcats, and they didn't quite pull out the win, but they played a really good defense and offense. I mean, our offense was on fire, really. They did a lot of great things. They were moving the ball down the court. It's just a little bit on defense. We kind of got a lot of mistakes, made a lot of penalties, and that didn't really help us. It was almost like one time on one drive of the offensive drives, every time it was a penalty, and so that doesn't help us. So we're kind of hoping we don't see that tonight. I always say that volleyball is a game of mistakes, and so it's really whatever team makes the most mistakes, the other team gets to win. So we're hoping that we keep minimal mistakes. And last week at their game, they did a lot of good things. I was saying on here they were doing a lot of great things against West. They Okay, and our pregame clock just ran out, which means both teams are done warming up. So we're going to start this game pretty quick here. Looking over to our student section, we have our War Eagle boys soccer team, state champs. They're here supporting the War Eagle volleyball team, which is always great. It's great to see other teams supporting, I feel like that's what we really prioritize here at Heritage, is building a good culture, and that definitely starts with having a supportive student body, and it's really great to see our coaches out here really pushing that agenda and kind of supporting that. And so we love Coach Saavedra over here. He's a big voice for Heritage, and, even though he's not here on campus all the time, you kind of feel his effects everywhere just because he's such a great, just a great person all around, and so it's really nice to see his team here supporting the volleyball girls. And we're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance and the national anthem, and then we'll get underway in this game. Okay, everybody, let's start with the starting lineup right now. First, we're going to start with the Springdale Bulldogs. At number 1, a junior, Rosancio Kat Zhang. At number 4, Zairo Tashios. At number 5, Wanya Lokjak. At number 11, Jada Bledsaw. At number 18, Sam Reed. At number 24, Hadley Whittle. And at number 25, Mara Keju. And now your starting lineup for the Heritage War Eagles. Number 7, Abby Burks at libero. Number 9, Riley Rubel at middle. Number 13, Leah Finney at middle. Number 14, Jessica Willoughby at outside. Number 19, Emerson Surratt at setter. Number 21, Miranda Cunningham at outside. And number 23, Addie Olson at setter. And it looks like our down refs are just going to start looking at lineups, and then we're going to get this game going. I'm really excited for this matchup. Like I said earlier, Springdale and Heritage have always kind of been a very close matchup in volleyball, and so it's going to be an exciting game. It's going to be exciting to see how it turns out and, you know, how it's gonna end and go. So we're really excited to get that underway. It looks like Springdale will have the first serve, and number 1, their libero, is back to serve. Ball is up. Miranda passes it up to Emerson. Emerson sets it to middle. Leah hits it down, and they're going to push it back over. Leah pushes it back over to Springdale. Springdale passes it up. It's going to go outside for Springdale. They go up to hit it, and it looks like it's going to be a touch. It's going to be Springdale's point. And number 1 is back to serve again. Ball is up. Abby Burke's libero is going to pass it. Emerson's going to set it outside to Riley Rubel. Riley Rubel picks up the block. And it looks like she's going to try to tip it back over, and it is blocked again. Down on the War Eagles side, it will be Springdale's ball. Ball is up. A little bit short. Riley Rubel's going to take it. Springdale's going to hit it back down on Heritage. Heritage is going to try to free ball it over. Springdale's back row is going to take it. It's going to go outside. Outside tips it over. Emerson touches it and picks it back up. Riley Rubel's going to try to put it back over, and it will be Springdale's ball. Springdale serves it over. Miranda takes it. Emerson's going to set it outside. Outside swings down, and it is blocked by Springdale. Number 1 is still back at the serving line for Springdale. Ball's up. Riley Rubel's going to take it there in the front row. Emerson's going to set it behind her to Leah Finney, and Leah Finney will get a kill for the War Eagles. Back to serve for the War Eagles is Abby Burks. Ball is up and is going to be out. Point for the Bulldogs. Number 5 for the Bulldogs is back to serve, and she serves it up. Miranda's going to take it back row. Looks like their middle is going to go back up, and it's going to get caught up in the War Eagles, and it'll be a point for the Bulldogs. Ball is up. Abby Burks takes it, and it's going to be out. Point for the Bulldogs. Ball is up. Riley Rubel's going to take it. Emerson's going to set it outside to Jessica Willoughby. Willoughby pops it over. Springdale's going to go back row. Abby Burks takes it. Miranda's going to try to free ball it over the net, and it is just a little bit short. It'll be a point for the Bulldogs. And it is going to be a War Eagle timeout. I think right now the War Eagles are kind of just struggling on our hitting game right now. We're getting Springdale's just putting up a very good block, and so I think we're going to need to start trying to hitting around that block and finding the open holes, because we keep swinging into that block, and so that's kind of it's making it a little bit more difficult for us to score points. But I think I bet Coach right now is telling them to try to hit a little bit around that block and try to put it down whenever they can. And I think that's really just what's hurting us right now. I mean, we're playing great defense. We're being really scrappy. And so I think if we can just clean those up, then it's really just going to help us out in the long run. I mean, we're not too far behind right now. It's still the first set. I mean, there's a lot of volleyball left to play. So, yeah, I mean, I think that we still have a really good chance at this game right now. Number 5 for Springdale will still be back to serve. Ball is up. Miranda Cunningham passes it. Emerson's going to set it outside to Jessica Willoughby. Jessica tries to pop it over the net, but doesn't quite make it over. It'll be a point for the Bulldogs. Number 5 is going up to, and it is going to be in the net. Point for the War Eagles. Serving for Heritage is going to be Emerson Surratt. The ball is up. Springdale's back row is going to take it. Their center is going to set it to another back row player. They're going to hit it over. Abby Burks takes it. Emerson's going to set it middle to Jessica Willoughby. Jessica Willoughby hits it over the net. Springdale's going to set it outside. Outside goes up to swing. Abby Burks takes it, and it's going to be called Heritage in the net. Point will be for the Bulldogs.
While we were in the net, that was a good dig by Abby Burks.
Serving for Springdale is going to be number 24. Ball is up. Miranda Cunningham's going to take it. Emerson's going to push it over, and she finds the court. It'll be a point for the War Eagles. That was really good watch by Emerson Surratt. She, found the open holes, and she capitalized on that, and that's always good. Like I said, when they're in their huddle, they're just going to really need to find the open holes on the court, and she just did that and executed it perfectly. Riley Rubel back to serve for the War Eagles. Their back row is going to take it. Looks like their outside's going to send up more back row. Abby Burks passes it up. Emerson's going to set it right side. Right side swings, and it's hit off the block. It'll be a point for the War Eagles. That was a great use of the block right there. Just pretty standard. You could see that their back row or their defenders thought that block was going to take away that lane of defense, and it didn't, and so we got the point, which is always great. It'll be a point for the Bulldogs. Number 11 for the Bulldogs, back to serve. Ball is up. Abby Burks is going to take it. Emerson Surratt's going to push it back over the net, and it's another point for Emerson.
If the War Eagles just keep finding those good spots, we really can bring a win tonight.
Back to serve for the War Eagles, Jessica Willoughby. And it'll find the net. It'll be a point for the Bulldogs. Number 2 for the Bulldogs, back to serve. Ball is up. Riley Rule passes it. It looks like they're going to try to go up, and they're going to find the court. Another point for the Bulldogs. Number 2 back to serve again. And the ball is up, and it's going to find the net. Point Heritage.
We'll just get in some rotations, and Addie Olsen, number 23, will be back to serve for the Lady War Eagles.
Ball is up. Libero's going to take it for Springdale. Setter's going to set it middle. Middle tips it over. Riley Rubel passes it up. Addie Olsen's going to send it to Riley Rubel back row. Springdale's going to send it outside yet again. Block goes up. Riley Rubel passes it. Springdale's going to go up yet again, and it's going to find the net. It'll be a point for the War Eagles. Ball is up. Springdale back row is going to take it, and it's going to go right side. Abby Burks passes it up. Emerson's going to pass it to our outside. Outside goes up to tip. Springdale gets it. It's going to go to their outside. Their outside goes up to swing. Blocked. Free ball over the net. Abby Burks takes it. Emerson's going to set it outside to Miranda. Miranda goes for a swing, and it's going to find the net. Point Bulldogs. Number 25 for the Bulldogs is going to be back at the service line. Ball's up. Abby Burks is going to take it. Addie's going to pass it to Riley Rubel. Riley Rubel's going to hit it, and it'll find the net. Point Bulldogs. And the ball is up. Abby Burks is going to take it. Emerson Surratt's going to set it outside to Miranda Cunningham. Miranda's going to tip it over. Their setter's going to take it middle. Middle goes up to swing. Abby Burks finds it, and it makes it back over the net. Riley Rubel takes it. Emerson's going to set it outside yet again. Miranda's going to go for another tip. Springdale's going to pass it back row. Back row's going to hit it. Abby Burks takes it. Emerson sets it over. And their setter's going to go to swing. Great dig by Abby, and it's going to be found down again. It'll be a point for the Bulldogs. And Heritage is going to take another timeout. You know, we're starting to do some good things. We're starting to be able to find the court, which is really what's going to help us later on in these next couple sets and the rest of this set. Now I just feel like we're getting a little too frazzled, and we have long rallies like this, and then we just get a little too frazzled, which, I mean, it happens in most sports. You see it in football when you're getting offsides or a false start. You're just so excited to go out and get that game and get that next point that sometimes you kind of lose the foundations and you fall back on the foundations. But, I mean, we're not too far behind right here, and I'm seeing some great things. We're really finding the court. Like I said, Emerson, she's making really smart plays, which I think is really going to help us. And so if we can kind of get the rest of our offensive players on board, the rest of our front row on board with not trying to hit super hard and just finding those open holes on the court, then that's really what's going to help us in the long run. And, I mean, Springdale hasn't had many powerful hits that, like, you see and you're like, dang, you just really can't get to those. I mean, we haven't seen many, if any, of those. And so I think they're a very beatable team. And Heritage is going to take their place back on the court. And number 25 for the Bulldogs is still back to serve. Ball is up. Abby Burks is going to take it. Emerson Surratt's going to set it middle to Leah Finney. And just a little miscommunication there. Didn't quite make the connection. It'll be a point for the Bulldogs. Ball is up. Abby Burks is going to take it yet again. Emerson Surratt's going to set it to outside. Outside goes up to swing. And in finds the court. It'll be a point for the War Eagles. That was a great read right there. She saw that there was no back row defender there, and that was a great read, great way to find the court. Like I said, we just need to find the court in this game, and Miranda Cunningham just did a great job of that. And back to serve is also going to be Miranda Cunningham. Ball is up. And their back row's going to pass it. Libero's going to take it to front row. Miranda passes it. Emerson's going to take it middle. Middle tips it. Setter's going to go outside. Outside goes up, and it's going to find the net. It'll be a point for the War Eagles. Ball is up.
Strong serve.
Back row for the Bulldogs passes it, and it's going to go outside. Outside takes it. and Heritage is going to be called to the net. It'll be a Bulldog ball. Great up by Abby. Number 1 for the Bulldogs is going to be serving, and Abby is going to pass it out of bounds. It'll be a point for the Bulldogs. Number 1 serves it up. Abby passes to Emerson. Emerson's going to push it over. Their backer's going to take it, and the setter's going to take it middle. Abby's going to take it to Riley Rubel. Riley Rubel hits it down. Their libero's going to put it up and take it outside. Outside goes, and it is a point for the War Eagles. Number 7, Abby Burks, back to serve. Ball is up. Their backer's going to take it, and it's going to be a point for the War Eagles. Great serve by Abby Burks. Ball is up.
Strong serves and over.
Backer's going to take it. Abby Burks takes it to Emerson. Jessica Willoughby hits it over. Abby Burks gets it off the block. Jessica Willoughby's going to send it back over. Springdale setter's going to take it to outside. Outside swings and finds the net. It'll be a point for the War Eagles. Abby Burks back to serve. Ball is up, and it's going to be out. Point, Springdale. Number 5 for the Bulldogs, back to serve. Ball's up. Emerson sets it right side. Right side goes up to swing. A little miscommunication for the Bulldogs. It'll be a point for the War Eagles.
Riley Rubel really did have a good swing on that kill.
Back to serve, number 19, Emerson Surratt. Ball is up. Backer's going to take it. Setter's going to take it back row. Backer goes up to swing. Abby Burks is going to get that pass. Emerson sets it outside. Riley Rubel free balls it over. Great free ball, but it is going to be called out, and it's going to be a point for the Bulldogs. Number 24 for the Bulldogs back to that service line. Ball is up. Abby Burks is going to take it, and it's going to be a point for the Bulldogs. Number 24, still back to serve for the Bulldogs. Ball is up. Miranda Cunningham takes it. Emerson Surratt sets it outside to Kaylee Salinas. Kaylee Salinas hits it down. Springdale back row is going to get it up. And their right side's going to push it over, but is going to find the net, and it's going to be a point for the War Eagles. Back to serve for the War Eagles is number 9, Riley Rubel. Ball is up.
Strong serves and over by
Their
Riley
libero's
Rubel.
going to take it. Setter's going to set it middle. Middle is going to hit it down. And it's going to be a point for the Bulldogs.
The Bulldogs found a nice spot on the court there, and the Eagles really just have to pick it up and really just watch for what's coming and just be ready for anything.
Number 11 for the Bulldogs, back to serve. Serves up. And it's going to be out. Point for the War Eagles. Back to serve for the War Eagles, number 14, Jessica Willoughby. Ball is up. The libero's going to take it. Setter's going to set it right side. Right side free balls it over. Riley Rubel takes it. Emerson Surratt's going to set it right side to Kaylee Salinas. Kaylee Salinas hits it over. Their setter's going to push it over. Riley Rubel's going to take it. And Miranda's going to send it back over. Their setter's going to take it outside. Outside hits it down. And it's going to be out. Point for the War Eagles. Number 14, Jessica Willoughby, still back to serve. Ball is up. Their back row's going to take it. Center makes a great save. They free ball it over. Emerson Surratt is going to send it to the middle. Middle tips it over. Right side's going to recover it. Middle hits it back over. Riley Rubel takes it. And Emerson Surratt's going to set it to Miranda. And Miranda's going to find the court. It's going to be a point for Heritage. Great line ball right there by Miranda. Great line ball.
The Eagles, too, really do have a chance to make a comeback through this set, so
For
it's
sure.
still playing the set.
For sure. Ball is up. And it's going to be an ace by Jess Willoughby. We would always say when I was playing volleyball, just 1 point at a time, 1 point at a time, or you have to get two for every one of their points. And so I think right now when it's like these close situations, you just got to work on getting 1 more point. And it's going to be set to the outside, and Jessica Willoughby's going to miss the pass on that one. It'll be a point for the Bulldogs. Number 2 for the Bulldogs is going to be back to serve.
It is game point for the Bulldogs, but if Heritage War Eagles play it smart, we can still make a comeback in this set.
Ball is up. Miranda Cunningham's going to take it. Emerson Surratt's going to take to the middle. Middle's going to tip it. And Springdale's going to try to push it over the net. Great hustle play by Abby. And Miranda Cunningham's going to swing into the net. And it's going to be a point for Springdale, which will end the set. 19-25 Bulldogs. We'll see you back here for the second set. Okay, guys, we are back. Heritage, the War Eagles have taken their spot back on the court, and it looks like Springdale's about to do the same. And our down ref is going to check lineups, and then we'll be underway. Back to serve for the War Eagles is Miranda Cunningham. Ball is up. It's going to be taken by back row. Setter's going to dump it over. Riley Rubel's going to recover it. Riley Rubel goes up for the hit, and it is found in the net. Bulldogs get the first point.
Now back to serve for the Bulldogs, number 1, their libero.
Emerson pushes it over. Miranda Cunningham's going to take it. Emerson Surratt's going to set it right side. Oh, Leah Finney's going to take it. A little smart play move right there. Their outside's going to hit it. It's going to be blocked. Back row's going to take it. Addie Olson's going to pass it. Emerson's going to take it to the outside. And Riley Rubel will get a kill. Great line shot there by Riley Rubel. Back at the line for service, number 7, Abby Burks. Ball is up. Their libero's get, and it's going to be called out. Point for the Bulldogs. It almost looked like the libero there might have taken it, but she kind of pulled back right at the last second once she realized it was out. Back at the line of service is number 5 for the Bulldogs. Ball's up. Abby Burks is going to take it. It's going to roll off her fingers. And Riley Rubel makes a great effort, but not quite there, but great hustle play by Riley Rubel. Number 5, back at the service line again. Ball is up. Miranda Cunningham's going to take it. Emerson Surratt's going to set it outside Jessica Willoughby. Willoughby recovers her own block. Emerson's going to take it outside. Miranda Cunningham pushes it over. Their libero's going to take it. Setter's going to set it right side. Right side hits the antenna and goes out. It'll be a point for the War Eagles. Back at the line of service, number 19, Emerson Surratt. Ball is up. Springdale's back row is going to take it. And it's going to be sent to the outside. Abby Burks takes it back row. Emerson Surratt sets it over to Riley Rubel. Riley Rubel's going to pass it over. Back row's going to take it. Setter's going to set it middle. Middle goes up to hit. And finds the court. Good play by the Springdale middle right there. She kind of found the donut where a lot of communication doesn't go on, and it's easy to trip up the defense right there. Number 24 for the Bulldogs is back to serve. Ball is up. Abby Burks is going to take it. Emerson Surratt sets it to Kaylee. Their outside's going to take it. Looks like they're going to try to send it over, and it goes into the bleachers. That'll be a point for the War Eagles. Back to serve for the War Eagles is going to be number 9, Riley Rubel. Ball is up. And
bit of an overpass.
Yes, Miranda puts it down. Point for the War Eagles. As I always say, you can't afford overpasses at this level of volleyball. I mean, it's always going to be put down in your face, which in this circumstance, it really helped us out. Ball's up. Libero's going to take it for the Bulldogs. It's going to be set right side. Right side hits it over. Emerson Surratt takes it. Their libero's going to take it front row and send it out to the outside. And the outside's going to find the court there. Point Bulldogs. And it looks like number 11 for the Bulldogs is going to be back to serve. Ball is up. Miranda Cunningham's going to take it. Emerson Surratt's going to set it middle to Jessica Willoughby. And is going to be out. Point for the Bulldogs. Number 11 back to serve for Springdale. Ball is up. Abby Burks is going to take it. Emerson Surratt sets it outside to Miranda. Miranda puts it down, and she finds that line yet again. Her other kill was on that spot again, so I think I think we should try to keep going for that. I mean, it's really hard to cover line sometimes because you're not, you don't really have a defender there because that's where the setter is set up at, and the setters usually release very early because they're not expecting to take that ball, so it's a great spot for a kill. Springdale's going to set it right side. Right side goes up to swing. Great try by Jessica Willoughby. Great defensive move, just didn't quite turn out as we hoped. Abby Burke's back in the game for the War Eagles. Number 2 back to serve for the Bulldogs. Ball is up. Abby Burks is going to take it. Emerson Surratt's going to set it outside to Miranda Cunningham. Miranda swings it down. It's kind of hit off the block a little bit. Springdale's going to send it to their outside. Outside's going to go for a high ball. Emerson Surratt sets it outside to Miranda Cunningham. She sends it over the net. Setter's going to go outside, pushes it kind of a little bit over the block. Miranda's going to try to get around that, send it back over. Setter's going to go right side this time. Right side swings. Looks like it's going to be out, and it'll be a point for the War Eagles. Back to serve for the War Eagles is number 17, Kaylee Salinas. Looks like we were going to try to do a sub there, but I think we're out of time. Ball is up. The Libero's going to take it. Number 10 is going to set it outside. Outside goes up for the push. Abby Burks is going to take it. Emerson Surratt sets it to Miranda. Miranda hits it down. And it's going to be a point for the War Eagles. The Bulldogs are called into the net. Now Addie Olson is back to serve. Ball is up. Bear's going to take it. Serena's going to try to hit it over, and it's going to find the net. Point Heritage. Addie Olson back at the line of service. Ball's up. Libero's going to take it for Springdale. Springdale setter is going to set it outside. Outside goes up to swing. Riley Rubel makes a great hustle play. Addie Olson sends it back over the net. Their setter's going to try to hit it over, and it's going to be hit off Abby Burke's hand. Point for the Bulldogs. And number 25 is going to be back at the line of service. Ball is up. Addie Olson's going to take it. Emerson Surratt's going to push it over. Springdale Libera's going to take it, and it's going to go outside. Outside free balls it over. Abby Burks is going to take it. Emerson Surratt sets it middle. Middle goes up to swing. And it's going to go outside for the Bulldogs. They try to tip it over. Emerson Surratt's going to take it outside, and it's going to be found in the net. Be a point for the Bulldogs. Ball's up, and it's going to be in the net. Point War Eagles.
Right now the score is kind of going a little bit back to back, and we're now in a tie of 9-9. So it's really showing that the War Eagles are playing up a bit of a fight right now, and if they just keep their game up, we can really start and win back this set.
Number 21, Miranda Cunningham, back to serve. And the ball's going to find the net. It'll be a point for the Bulldogs. Number 1, Libero, back to serve for the Bulldogs. Ball is up. Abby Burks is going to take it. Surratt sets it to the middle, Leah Finney, and she finds the court. It'll be a point for the War Eagles. That was a great connection right there. They ran a little bit of a slide, and you could tell the Springdale defense was not prepared for that. They didn't even have a block up. And so it's when you can run plays like that, it's really great. It's really great when you can pull the middle and swing them a little bit to the right side, because usually blockers aren't ready for that, and you can kind of trick them there. Number 7, Abby Burks back to serve. Ball's up. Backer's going to take it, and they're going to have to make a hustle play. It's going to be a free ball over for the War Eagles. Abby Burks takes it. Emerson Surratt's going to set it outside to Riley Rubel, and it's going to be in the net. Point for Springdale. Number 5 for the Bulldogs is back to serve. Ball is up. Abby Burks takes it, and their middle is going to hit it back over, and it's going to be a point for the Bulldogs. There's kind of another representation of how you cannot overpass. I mean, it's going to be every time. It's pretty much a guaranteed point for the other team. So we really try to keep our overpasses to a minimum. Riley Rubel's going to take that serve. Emerson Surratt's going to set it outside. Jessica is going to hit it and then recover her own block. Emerson pushes it over the net. Their setter's going to take it right side. Right side goes up to swing. Abby Burks is going to take it, and it's going to be fight at the net, and it's going to be a point for the Bulldogs. Ball is up. Miranda Cunningham's going to take it. Emerson Surratt's going to dump it over, and it's going to be outside. Abby Burks takes it. Emerson sets it outside to Riley Rubel. Riley Rubel swings. It's hit off the block. Libero's going to take it to the right side. Right side pushes it over. Miranda Cunningham's going to pick it up. Emerson Surratt's going to set it to Riley Rubel yet again. Libero's going to take it to back row. Back row swings. Abby Burks passes it up. Emerson's going to set it right side. Right side goes. Great hit by Jessica Willoughby. And it's pushed back out to the Springdale's outside. Abby Burks is going to take it. Emerson Surratt will set it outside. And Riley Rubel tips it over the net. Setter's going to take it middle. Middle goes up to swing. Great recovery by Abby Burks. It's going to go out right side. Right side swings. Springdale's going to, Libero's going to take it. Miranda Cunningham passes that up. Riley Rubel's going to tip it over. Great up by Springdale. It's going to go outside for the Bulldogs, and the Bulldogs are going to get the point. It kind of looks like our blockers were a little bit too far off the net on that one, and so when they went up to block, the ball got stuck between them and the net, which honestly happens quite a bit. They've been called in the net quite a few times this game already, so I'm sure Coach told them to pull off the net a little bit. And so blocking's always hard. You got to find the perfect in between there. It's going to be an ace for the Bulldogs. Score is 10-15. Number 5 still back to serve for the Bulldogs. Ball is up. Abby Burks takes it. Emerson Surratt's going to set it up to Jessica Willoughby, and Jessica will swing in the net. And Heritage is going to call a timeout. I feel like JC was saying for a little bit there, I mean, Heritage and Springdale were kind of neck and neck, and then I feel like they were both kind of making mistakes and right one after the other. And then Springdale kind of went on a run where they really tightened up and they weren't making any mistakes. And volleyball, like I always say, it's just a game of whoever makes the most mistakes. And so, I mean, mistakes are inevitable, but it's kind of hard when you have one after another. Like I was saying in football last night, we kind of had a lot of penalties one after the other. And so I'm kind of seeing that right here, and it's really hard to win a game when that happens. But like we said, we're not that far behind in last game. I mean, towards the end of the game, we kind of made a comeback. And so I'm hoping that's what's going to happen here. I think we just need to tighten it up. And Emerson, I mean, was finding the court really well last game. And so I think we should bring that back, as well as Miranda. She's making those line shots, which is really helping us gain points. It's not always about who can hit the hardest and hit the fastest. It's really about who can play the smartest. I mean, volleyball is an IQ game. Like, you have to make the smart plays and make the hit the smart spots on the court. And so I think if we can kind of bring a little bit more of that into this game, then we'll really have a shot here. But I'm excited to see what they're going to look like coming out of this timeout.
Yeah, the Bulldogs have definitely shown that, like, the biggest way that we can beat them is just finding those spots, like Marley said. As soon as we start finding those spots, it starts getting a lot easier to get ahead and get on top of our points.
For sure.
And that's just the best way we can win this game.
Number 5 still back to serve for the Bulldogs. And the ball is up. Miranda Cunningham's going to take it. Emerson Surratt sets it outside to Riley Rubel. Riley Rubel swings, and it's going to be hit off the block. The hands of the blockers, it's going to be a point for Heritage. That's a great use of hands right there. You know, sometimes the block can actually help you rather than hurt you if you kind of hit a grit spot on their hands where it's kind of, you can't really tell whenever a ball is going to be hit off the block's hands where it's going to go, and that can really help the offense. Number 19, Emerson Surratt back to serve. Ball's up. Back row's going to take it for the Springdale Bulldogs, and it's going to look like we're going to free ball it over. Just barely make it over the net, but Heritage is going to scramble to get it back over. Great work by Heritage. Setter's going to take it middle. Middle goes up to swing, and she's going to find the court. It'll be a point for the Bulldogs. Great scramble play over there by the War Eagles, though. When that free ball kind of just went over the net, they made a good effort at that one. Servings for Springdale, number 24. Ball is up. Abby Burks is going to take it. Emerson Surratt sets it outside. Kaylee Salinas goes up to hit. Great hit by Kaylee Salinas. Springdale Setter is going to take it outside. Outside goes up to swing. And Abby Burks is going to take it. Miranda free balls it over. Their libero is going to pick it up. Setter's going to set it right side. Right side goes up to swing. And it's going to find the court. Point for the Bulldogs. Yeah. I think right there that was a just a case of, you thought the block. I think there's a hole in the block. And a lot of defenders, like I've always said, they assume that lane is going to be taken up by that block, so there's no one there to pass it. And then when it kind of gets to the block, it's kind of hard to communicate on who's going to get that one. Ball's up. Abby Burks is going to take it. Emerson Surratt sets it right side. Right side goes up to swing. Libero's going to recover the ball. Setter goes right side. Right side goes up. Kaylee Salinas is going to take it. And it's going to be an overpass. And the Bulldogs are going to put it back down on War Eagles.
Number 24 for the Bulldogs, still back to serve.
Ball's up. Libero is going to take it. Emerson sets it middle. Jessica Woodby sends it over the net. Setter's going to set it middle. Middle tips it. Kaylee Salinas is going to recover it. Emerson Surratt sets it to Riley Rubel. Riley Rubel goes up. Great spot right by Riley Rubel. And it's going to be a point for the War Eagles. Their setter kind of tried to take it cross court, but didn't really find the court on that one. And cross balls are always hard because you have to cut them just right to make it a good ball and make it landed in the court. Because if you hit a cross ball that's like not really cross, then you kind of just hit it up in the middle of the court, which is the worst spot to hit it because everyone's going to get it. That's going to be a point for the War Eagles. I think right now if we go on a run right here and we can score at least 3 more points, then we're going to be in a good spot. Ball is up. And it's going to be out. Point for the Bulldogs. Number 11 back to serve for the Bulldogs. Ball is up. Miranda Cunningham takes that one. Emerson Surratt's going to set it right side. Right side goes to swing. Great up over there by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs free ball it over. Abby Burks fakes it. Emerson Surratt's going to set it outside. Outside goes up to swing. And it's going to be a kill. Point Heritage. I mean, Miranda's really hitting that spot right there. It's a great spot. And she's finding a lot of success there. And so I think if we keep feeding her the ball and she's able to keep hitting that corner right there, then it's really going to help us and we can really go on a run here. Number 2 back to serve for the War Eagles. Ball's up. Their libero's going to take it. Setter sets it right side. Right side goes up to swing. And our block recovers it. Natalie sends it back over the net. Libero takes it. Setter's going to set it middle. Middle goes up to swing. Natalie takes it yet again. Emerson Surratt sets it middle. Middle goes up. And they're going to tip it right over the net. Great up by Natalie. Riley Rubel's going to take it. Looks like we're going to free ball it over. Emerson sends it over. Libero takes it for back row. Setter's going to go outside. Outside goes up to swing. Blocked by the War Eagles. And it looks like Springdale's going to free ball it over right here. Natalie takes it. Emerson sets it middle. Middle goes up to swing. And they called Springdale, but I could definitely hear a touch on that one, I fear. Jessica will be back in the game, but now Abby Burks is back in the game, taking Jessica's spot. Number 2 goes back to serve for the Bulldogs. Ball is up. Riley Rubel takes it, and it's going to go out. Point for the Bulldogs.
Just a bit of the shag of the ball there. When you're passing and playing back row, you really have to make sure that you're in the right spot for passing. You have to make sure that you have a good load for your pass and all that good stuff.
Ball is up. Riley Rubel takes it. It's going to be an overpass. Gonna set it back over. Abby Burks takes it. Riley Rubel's going to hit it from the back row. Springdale's back row takes it. Center's going to take it middle. Middle goes up to swing. Abby Burks takes it. Great setup by Abby. Center's going to try to go up. Our block reads it. Great read by the block. Libero free balls it over. Abby Burks takes it. Emerson Surratt's going to take it outside. Outside goes up to swing, and it is blocked. Point Bulldogs. Honestly, great read, though, right there. That was only the second hit, and so a lot of times you don't anticipate the setter to take it over, but our block did a great job at reading that. So that was really good for the block. Ball is up. Riley Rubel takes it. It's going to be an overpass. Kaylee Salinas gets it back up. Springdale takes it to the outside. Outside goes up to swing, and it is out. Point for the War Eagles. Number 23 for the War Eagles. Back to serve, Addie Olson. Ball's up. Libero takes it. Setter's going to set it right side. Right side goes up. Blocked.
Good block there.
Backer goes up. Abby Burks is going to take it. Riley Rubel sets it over, and it's going to be an antenna violation, and it'll be a point for the Bulldogs. Back to serve number 6 for the Bulldogs, and is going to be game point for Springdale. Ball's up. Riley Rubel takes it. Emerson Surratt's going to set it outside. Outside goes up to swing, and she finds that spot yet again. Point Heritage. I mean, it's been that spot every night. If we can feed Miranda the ball and hit her that spot, I mean, they have yet to pass it, and she's hit that spot maybe 3 times already this set. And so, I mean, it's a great spot. Obviously, you can see that they can't cover that. So I think we just need to keep giving Miranda the ball and allowing her to find that spot right there. And number 21, Miranda Cunningham, back to serve.
We're just figuring out some rotations right now while we wait for the next serve to go up. It is game point for the Bulldogs, but we hope for the best that the Heritage War Eagles will play a hard match and not let this game point go so easily.
Yes, it looks like we're having a little rotation drama right here. Our soccer team and the remainder of Springdale's volleyball team over here from JV, they're kind of in a clapping war, I guess, what you would call that. I mean, as we said, it's always great when other teams come out and support our volleyball team, especially girls sports. I feel like a lot of times girls sports are kind of forgotten about, and so it's really nice to see, like I said, Saavedra putting in the time to come support these girls out here. It really means a lot, I know, for them especially.
Both soccer programs this whole season have really shown commitment to coming to
Ball's
some games.
up, and it's going to be out. That'll be game point for the Bulldogs. And so we'll see you back here for the third set. Okay, folks, we're back. Our Lady War Eagles have reclaimed their spot on the court. Springdale's still over here in their huddle, but our third set's going to get underway here very, very soon. We're super excited. We definitely have seen some good things going for our team in the past 2 sets, so hopefully we can capitalize on those a little bit more and, you know, claim a set right here.
We have a bit of a cheer and clap war here between student sections.
I will give it to Springdale. For the few people they do have, they're very, very loud. Number 1 for the Bulldogs is back to serve. Let's see, ball's up. It's going to be short, and it's going to be an ace for the Bulldogs. Great spot, honestly, right there for the server. Ball is up. Riley Rubel takes it back row. It's going to be out. Another point for the Bulldogs.
We'll have a quick sub for the Lady War Eagles, and number 1 for the Bulldogs will still be back to serve.
Ball is up. Abby Burks takes that ball and is going to be out. Point for the Bulldogs. Ball's up. It's going to be in the net. Point for the War Eagles.
Back for the War Eagles, Addie Olsen, number 23, will be back to serve.
Looks like our student sections are pretty combative tonight. Back row takes it, and it's going to be outside, and it'll be found in the net. Point Heritage. Number 23, Addie Olsen, still back to serve for the War Eagles. Ball's up. Their outside's going to take it. Setter's going to hit it over. Addie Olsen gets it up. And the War Eagles are going to be called for a lift. I mean, that was pretty hard right there. She did the best with what she had. And so, I mean, great way to try to make a play right there. Number 5 back to serve for the Bulldogs. Ball's up. Emerson's going to set it outside. Their setter's going to take it outside too. And it's going to be in. Points for the Bulldogs. I mean, that was a great spot back there, that back corner. As we saw earlier in last set, for the Bulldogs, it's kind of hard to get that spot right there because those deep corners are just hard because middle back is the only person left back there to cover those. And so sometimes if you don't have a read on it early enough, you just won't make it there in time. Addie Olsen passes it up. Emerson's going to set it middle. Middle goes up to hit. Their libero's going to set it outside. Outside pushes it over. Miranda Cunningham's going to take it. Emerson sends it to Miranda. Miranda goes up to swing, hit off the block. Libero's going to set it right side. Right side pushes it over. Emerson's going to set it middle. Middle pushes it over. And it's going to be caught up in the block. Point for the War Eagles.
The Lady War Eagles really played that little rally smart, and that's how we got the point.
Number 21, Miranda Cunningham, back to serve for the War Eagles. Ball's up. Great serve by Miranda. Setter's going to take it back row. Back row goes at the swing. It'll find the net. Point War Eagles.
Miranda Cunningham back to serve.
Ball's up. Their back row's going to take it. It's going to be a little bit of overpass. Emerson goes up, puts it back down. It's going to be a free ball for the Bulldogs. Miranda Cunningham takes it. Emerson Surratt's going to set it right middle, actually. Middle tips it over. Back row's going to take it. Kind of seems like a back row attack, but I digress. It'll be a point for the Bulldogs.
Just a nice play by the Bulldogs front row there.
Number 24 for the Bulldogs back to serve. Ball is up. Miranda Cunningham takes it. Emerson Surratt's going to dump it over. Great play by Emerson. Addie Olson takes it. Emerson's going to set it middle. Middle goes up. And it's going to be blocked. Point for the Bulldogs. That was kind of there, hard there. It looks like all of our defenders kind of scrunched so they could cover that block. And then the block went a little further than they thought, and no one was really there to cover it. Ball is up. Addie Burks is going to take it. Leah Finney up for the tip, and she's going to find the court. Point Heritage. Great spot right there. She saw that there was only one defender back there. The rest were kind of facing forward towards the net, and so she found that spot on the court, and she took advantage of it and put it down. Great play by Leah Finney. Number 7, Abby Burks, back to serve. Ball's up.
Good serve.
It's going to be an overpass. Kaylee Salinas tips it back over. Their setter's going to push it to their outside. Outside pushes it over. Powerful swing by Riley Rubel. It is going to find the net, but a very, very powerful swing right there. So if she can just get a little bit higher, that's money. Number 11, back to serve for the Bulldogs. Ball is up. Miranda Cunningham's going to take it. Emerson Surratt sets it middle. Kaylee tips it, and it's going to be out. Good thinking there by Kaylee, just, didn't quite find the court.
Number 11 still back to serve for the Bulldogs.
Ball is up. Riley Rubel's going to take it. Kaylee Salinas makes the save. Abby Burks is going to free ball it over. Great spot by Abby Burks. The setter's going to... The War Eagles are going to be called into the net there. Number 11 still back to serve for the Bulldogs. Ball is up. Abby Burks is going to pass it. Emerson Surratt sets it outside. Riley Rubel tips it back over. Didn't quite make it over the net. That'll be a point for the Bulldogs. Back to serve. Still number 11 for the Bulldogs. Ball's up. It's going to be a little bit of miscommunication there, and it's going to be a point for the Bulldogs. Ball is up. Miranda Cunningham's going to take that one. Emerson sets it outside. Riley Rubel goes up to swing. Great swing by Riley Rubel. Setter's going to set it outside. Outside goes up. Great block by Emerson Surratt. Their back row's going to try to push it over. Miranda Cunningham takes it. Emerson Surratt's going to set it middle to Kaylee Salinas. And it's going to be point for the Bulldogs. The War Eagles are going to call a little bit of a timeout here. At the beginning of the set, they're doing some great things, and I think sometimes you kind of just let the sets get away from you, and 1 point for the other team turns into a couple points for the other team. But we're doing some great things here. We're finding the spots on the court, and we're putting up a good block. That was a great block by Emerson just now, and so I think if we can incorporate a little bit of more of those into our gameplay, then we're gonna have a chance to come back here.
Bulldogs will take back on the court. It'll still be number 11 for the Bulldogs serving. our War Eagles are still huddled up, getting ready to come back from this timeout. The War Eagles will take the back on the court, and we'll get ready back from this timeout.
Number 11 still back to serve for the Bulldogs. Ball is up. Miranda Cunningham takes it. Emerson Surratt's going to set it outside. Riley Rubel goes up to swing. Great swing by Riley Rubel. It's going to go outside for the Bulldogs. Great up by Riley. Kaylee Salinas is going to send it over the net. It's going to be called a double, and the Bulldogs will get a point. Ball is up. Miranda takes it, and it's going to be a point for the War Eagles. Number 19, Emerson Surratt, back to serve for the War Eagles. Ball's up. Back row's going to take it. Center sets it middle. Middle goes up, tips it over. Addie Olsen with a recovery. And nope, that's Miranda. Riley Rule hits it over the net. It's going to go middle for the Bulldogs, and it's going to find the court. Point Springdale.
Right now, the Springdale Bulldogs are just playing it smart, finding the right spots on the court. And really, for the War Eagles to come back during this set right now, we have to do the exact same thing to them. Just finding those good spots, playing it smart, and playing it fast.
Number 2 back to serve for the Bulldogs. Ball's up. Riley Rubel's going to take it. Emerson Surratt sends it to Miranda. Miranda hits it over. And it's going to be a little bit of miscommunication over there for the Bulldogs. It'll be a point for the War Eagles. Back to serve for the War Eagles. Number 9, Riley Rubel. Ball's up. Great serve by Riley Rubel. Setter's going to set it outside. Outside takes it. And Abby Burks is going to try to make a move for it, but doesn't quite get it up. Point for the Bulldogs.
If the War Eagles really just get a few more points here, we still really can show that we can make a comeback in this set and possibly go to a 4th set, and that's what we really should strive to do right now.
For sure. Number 25 for the Bulldogs back to serve. Abby Burks takes it. Emerson Surratt's going to push it over. Their middle will take it, and Setter's going to push it over the net. Abby Burks takes it. Emerson Surratt's going to set it right side. Right side goes up to swing. Great cut shot by Addie Olsen. Setter's going to go up, and it's going to be called in. Point for the Bulldogs.
Back to serve for the Bulldogs, number 25.
Ball is up, and it's going to be in the net. Point for the War Eagles. Number 7, back to serve, Abby Burks.
Just checking over some rotations right now.
Checking some serves. So actually number 2, Natalie is going to be back to serve. Ball's up. Rivera's going to take it. It's going to be an overpass, and it's going to be a fight at the net. Springdale will get the point. We call that a joust. You know, both teams are up there at the net. Number 1, back
number
to
1
serve.
will be back to serve.
Ball's up. Point will be for the Bulldogs. Ball's up. It's going to be in the net. Point for the War Eagles.
For the War Eagles, Addie Olsen, number 23, will be back to serve.
Ball is up.
Good serve.
It's going to be an ace. Point Heritage. Ball's up. Another great serve by Addie. It's going to be a point for the War Eagles. Another ace.
Even though the Bulldogs are up by 8 right now, that's still a lot of points to get to 25. And the War Eagles have a lot of time right now to be able to make a comeback.
Ball is up. Back row's going to take it. Setter sets it outside. Outside goes up to swing. And it's going to be a point for the Bulldogs. Number 5, back to serve for the Bulldogs. Ball is up. And it's going to be in the net. Point War Eagles. Number 21, Miranda Cunningham, back to serve. Ball is up. Backer's going to take it. Setter sets it middle. Middle takes it. Emerson's going to set it middle. Middle goes up to swing, and the block is recovered. Miranda's going to send it over. It's going to go back row for the Bulldogs. Abby Burks on the pass. Emerson sets it back over the net. It's going to go outside for the Bulldogs. Great block. And the Bulldogs are going to return it over. Emerson's going to set it outside. Riley Rubel tips it over. It's recovered by the Bulldogs setter. Outside for the Bulldogs, pushes it over. Riley Rubel takes it. And Riley Rubel's going to go up to hit. Setter pushes it over. Abby Burks takes it. Emerson Surratt's going to set it to Leah Finney. Leah Finney gets it over the net. Bulldogs are going to go right side. Right side goes up to swing, and it is blocked. Point for the War Eagles. Great block put up by Riley Rubel and Leah Finney right there. Ball is up. Back row's going to take it. Setter sets it to the outside. Outside tips it over. Emerson's going to take it middle. Middle goes up to tip. Tip recovered by the setter. It's going to go outside for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs tip it over. Addie Olsen recovers it. Emerson's going to push it back. Setter's going to take it right side. Right side goes, oh, actually their setter's going to take it. Great recovery on the block. Miranda's going to send it over. Right side's going to take it. Miranda gets it up. Addie Olsen sets Riley Rubel out. Riley free balls it over. Backer's going to take it for the Bulldogs. Middle goes up to swing for the Bulldogs. And it is out. Point for the War Eagles. Number 21, Miranda Cunningham, still back to serve for the War Eagles. Ball's up. The Libera's going to take it, and it's going to be a point for the War Eagles. Great start by Miranda Cunningham. And the Bulldogs are going to call timeout. This is a good sign for the War Eagles. It means that the Bulldogs are getting a little bit frazzled over here, and I feel like right now if we kind of capitalize on this moment and keep pushing our points, and we really do have a chance to come back. I mean, we're playing some great volleyball right now. We're having super long rallies, and Heritage is coming out on top at the end, and so that's really great to see. You know, they're really putting in the effort right here. I mean, they've been putting in effort all game, but it's kind of finally starting to pay off right now, and so hopefully we can keep this run going and kind of stack up some points right here.
Yeah, definitely. And now, even when we were 8 points behind later, a lot has changed now, and we're only 5 points behind, and that's, in volleyball, that's really close because 5 points can change a lot. And so the War Eagles just need to keep playing the way they are and like Marley said, just playing it smart, and it's just paying off now.
For sure, for sure.
Back to serve for the War Eagles, number 21, Miranda Cunningham.
Ball's up. Their middle's going to take it. Setter's going to try to pass it to right side. Doesn't quite work. They end up free balling it over. Emerson Surratt's going to take it outside. Riley Rubel goes up to hit. Great hit by Riley Rubel. It's going to be a push by the setter, and it's going to be called in. Point for the Bulldogs. Number 24 back at the line of service for the Bulldogs. Ball's up. Miranda Cunningham for the pass. Emerson Surratt's going to send it to Leah Finney. Great hit by Leah Finney. It's going to be a point for the War Eagles. The Springdale's going to hit the ball a little bit out. Number 7, Abby Burks back to serve for the War Eagles. Ball's up. Libero's going to take it. Setter sets it right side. Right side's going to go up. And the War Eagles are going to get the ball. Springdale's called under the net. And Abby Burks is going to be back to serve yet again. Ball's up. Libero's going to take it. Outside's going to send it to the setter. Setter pushes it over. Miranda takes it. Addie Olsen's going to take it over. Riley Rubel free balls it. Setter sets outside. Outside goes up to swing, and it's in the net. They free ball it over. Abby Burks takes it. Emerson's going to set it middle. Middle goes up. Great recovery on the block there. Emerson pushes it deep. And there's outside's going to go up. Great up. Riley Rubel sends it over. Springdale's going to send it back over. Abby Burks takes it. Emerson Surratt's going to set it outside to Riley Rubel. Riley Rubel goes up. And it's going to be tipped over. Great up by Addie Olsen. Great playing right there by both sides. A lot of scrappiness is going on. Scrappiness is good in volleyball. You want to be able to take a ball that's not much and make something out of it.
Back to serve for the Bulldogs, number 11.
Ball is up. Riley Rubel takes it. Emerson Surratt's going to send it back to Riley Rubel. Riley Rubel swings, and she's going to use the hands of the blockers to gain that point right there. Great hit by Riley Rubel. Way to see where the block was and how she can play off those hands right there. Back to serve, number 19, Emerson Surratt for the War Eagles. Ball is up. And it's going to be out. Point for the Bulldogs. Back to serve for the Bulldogs, number 2. Ball's up. Miranda Cunningham takes it. Emerson Surratt's going to set it out right side. Right side tips it over. Great up by the libero for the Bulldogs. It's going to go off Abby Burke's hands, and it's going to be point for the Bulldogs. It's game point for the Bulldogs right here. Game point, match points. Set point, match points. Ball's up.
Strong serves and over.
Abby Burks takes it. Emerson Surratt sets it out. Addie Olsen's going to tip it over, and it's going to be a point for the War Eagles. Great spot for Addie Olsen right there. Back to serve for the War Eagles, number 9, Riley Rubel. Ball is up. Libero takes it, tries to send it over. It's going to be a point for the War Eagles. Ball's up. It's going to be a shank, point for the War Eagles. Ball's up, and it's going to be in the net. Point is going to go to the Bulldogs, and that is going to be the end of the set, end of the match. Springdale's going to take it 3-0, and we don't have a football game this week, so we will not see you here on Friday, but we'll see you here next week for volleyball, and then we get to have our first home football game next Friday, so tune in for that. A lot of fun stuff. You know, we finally get to play on our home field. That's always fun, you know, to see the atmosphere that our student section is going to bring. So tune back in here to War Eagles Sports Network, and thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We'll see you later. Bye, War Eagles.
Bye, War Eagles.